A large crowd of family, friends, even teachers is remembering the 14-year-old killed on UNM's campus. More than 100 people gathered at Haynes Park in Rio Rancho to hold a candlelight vigil for 14-year-old Michael Lamote. State police say Lamote was hanging out with his stepbrother in a UNM dorm room when an 18-year-old John Fuentes shot and killed him. Meanwhile, UNM is responding to criticism following that deadly shooting. In a statement from the Lamote's family attorney, they claim the university did not respond in a timely fashion. Yesterday, UNM issued a statement saying the school empathizes with the family, but it says it is, quote, premature to construct a narrative that does not rely on complete and substantiated accounts. We are getting a look at the moments an Albuquerque man was shot by police after pointing a BB gun toward officers. On July 4th, 21-year-old Jerry Baldonado called police asking them to come to a southeast Albuquerque home. When officers arrived, they say Baldonado was holding a BB gun and then shot him. Baldonado was taken to the hospital. He is expected to recover. Ryan.
And water is flowing at Rio Ruidoso at Hollywood. We had some rainfall yesterday, and also overnight the water level rose a bit and is still running a little bit higher than normal this morning. Pretty damp this morning and a better chance for even more flooding for later today.
Mexican authorities say a gang kidnapped and murdered a 17-year-old from New Mexico. The Chihuahua Attorney General's office says a 17-year-old girl left her Hobbs home on July 16th to visit a friend in Juarez. The AG's office says 3 days later her family received a ransom demand on social media. Officials say the kidnappers strangled the girl and buried her body at a home. This morning, we are seeing the moment Luna County deputies found a child locked in a shed. On June 20th, deputies found a 6-year-old girl bruised and with black eyes inside of a shed owned by Bruce and Samantha Anglin. Both Bruce and Samantha pleaded not guilty to child abuse charges. They will be held until trial. And we're hearing from Albuquerque fire rescue officials after a person was killed in a house fire. AFR says the fire broke out yesterday near Eubank and Indian School. When crews arrived on scene, they saw heavy flames and smoke coming from the garage where they found one person dead. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Ryan.
And that flash flooding threat a bit higher today from southeast New Mexico all the way to the northeast highlands. A slight threat of flash flooding, meaning at least a few thunderstorms likely to produce flash flooding, especially around Ruidoso, Las Vegas, and Mora, and a better chance of rainfall even in the Rio Grande Valley to the Mimbres Valley today. And those storms will keep things relatively mild for this time of year.
New Mexico health leaders are rolling out some new methods to push back against high rates of childhood obesity. The Department of Health says 17% of kindergartners and nearly a quarter of third graders are considered obese. APS says they'll bring back its fresh fruits and vegetables program to more elementary schools. As Virgin Galactic continues its 2-year pause on space flights, we are getting a look at how their new spaceship is coming along. Virgin Galactic made this video showing how their new Delta-class models are being built. While their previous design flew once a month, New Mexico Space Authority says the new spaceships will have a turnaround of about 3 days. The city of Albuquerque and Bernalillo County are taking film fans to Forks, Washington for the final drive-in movie event of the summer. The iconic vampire romance Twilight is showing at Balloon Fiesta Park tonight as part of the Summer of Nonviolence. Gates open this evening at 6:30. The movie will start right at 8. Ryan.
And taking a look at traffic right now, no major accidents or slowdowns. It's getting a little bit busier around the Big I, but again, no major incidents. And taking a look at tracker heading south, 925 near Len Nicole, with a beautiful sunrise. We could see traffic is moving along, and we'll have more updates later today.
A grandmother got a heartwarming surprise when her grandson showed up to pilot her flight from Memphis to Chicago, recently delivering a touching tribute before taking off. Video shows the moment Justin Schertz revealed the surprise by making a special announcement thanking his grandmother for her role in raising and supporting him.
And now it's time for the 5 facts. And at number 5, we're getting a look at how Virgin Galactic's new spaceship is coming along. This video shows how their new Delta-class models are being built. The update comes 1 year into a 2-year pause to make upgrades and improvements to their spaceships. While the previous design flew only once a month, New Mexico Space Authority Executive Director Scott McLaughlin says the new spaceships will have a turnaround of about 3 days.
And number 4, New Mexico health leaders are rolling out some new methods to push back against high rates of childhood obesity. The Department of Health says 17% of kindergartners and nearly a quarter of third graders are considered obese. APS says they'll bring back its fresh fruits and vegetables program to more elementary schools.
And at number 3, a good chance of rainfall today. Our monsoon meter a 7 out of 10. Almost every location in our viewing area will receive plenty of clouds and even at least a drop of rainfall. The Four Corners will be one of the drier places again for today, even tomorrow, although more humid at the surface. Very slow moving thunderstorms. They'll migrate to the northeast, not only with a flash flooding threat, but also some hail, lightning, even some isolated tornadoes possible with a couple of storms the next couple of days. Will eventually, after the next couple of days, heat up and dry out.
And number 2, Mexican authorities say a gang kidnapped and murdered a 17-year-old from Hobbs, New Mexico. The Chihuahua Attorney General's office tells our partners at Border Report that the 17-year-old girl left her home on July 16th to visit a friend in Juarez. The AG's office says 3 days later her family received ransom demands on social media. They say the kidnappers sent photos and videos proving they had the girl. Now, it's not clear what happened next, but officials say the kidnappers strangled the girl and buried her body at a home. As of this morning, the victim is not being named. Yesterday, Mexican police said they are working hard to solve the case and have more information they are not releasing to protect the investigation. And at number 1, UNM is responding to criticism following a deadly shooting on campus. In a statement from Michael Lamote's family's attorney, they claim the university did not respond in a timely fashion. They say it took hours for police to arrive after Lamote's mother called 911. Yesterday, UNM spokesperson Cinnamon Blair issued a statement saying the school empathizes with the family's desire to get the truth. But with the investigation ongoing, Blair says, quote, it's premature to construct a narrative that does not rely on complete and substantiated accounts of the events that occurred. We have that full statement on our website.